What's up, agents, and welcome back to another division video. Today I wanted to talk about how best to prepare for the next major update that is coming to the Division 2 with the huge grind that is the expertise system. It might change and values might change from what we have just witnessed on the PTS, but still it is going to be a really big grind. We know that now, but there are a few things that you can do to prepare for it. And that way then get ahead of the game as soon as the patch drops and get yourself super powerful really quickly. But before we get started, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload more Division videos. Or even better, come on over to Twitch, where we have an absolute blast doing anything that is Division, especially if you need any help, at twitch.tv/DJTICKLE. So let's get started. So first things first, really simple and really straightforward, is to level your SHD score. Because we know when you go into here, into scavenging, you can then max all of your materials really easy. And we know some of these, especially like printer filaments and stuff and things like that, are definitely going to be needed if you want to try and level up in expertise. So that's really straightforward. Secondly, you're going to want to be collecting some money. So don't be like me. As you can see here, I've got no money whatsoever. Don't be like me, just destroying everything and not getting anything necessarily for it. Head to the shop and sell out as well. Because don't forget, you're going to need lots and lots of money. But from the vendors as well, you can buy mods, you can deconstruct them, and you can get printer filament. And printer filament is going to be very important. So money is definitely another saving grace that you want to be saving up. Obviously, everything else resource wise, you can just stack all of this now already. Just basically get as much of it as you possibly can, because optimization on the new gear sets is going to be a thing as well that you're going to want to be doing, not just the expertise system. So fill all of these out as much as you possibly can. Now, the best thing and the really easiest thing to do would be to start other characters. If you don't do this already, I recommend that you definitely do this. It only takes a couple of hours with a friend. But what you can do is start a brand new character, boost it all the way to the New York campaign, and then just run the New York campaign. The minute you finish the New York campaign and the ending sequence plays out, you end up back in the new New York base here. And when you look at your character, you get access to your watch. And as you can see here, I've got all of the scavenging SHD levels to use. And because I bought the shared materials blueprint from the base of operations, all my materials carry over. So anything that I generate from scavenging here generates over on my other character. As you can see here at the moment, it doesn't. So you head over to New York just to show you how to do it. I might as well, because I've just completed this character a couple of days ago. And the minute I got back, I just left it because I want to save all the SHDs. Any SHDs that I get on my main character then add to this character as well. So you can just basically leave it and it will just go up and up. So you head in here and you talk to this lady here. And you can buy the account shared materials there. Buy that one. And then what you'll notice now when I go in here, you'll see similar values. There you go. And I actually get more because this one time, because you had some on this character, it actually lets you merge them over. I've actually got a few more over cap there at the moment, which might be nice if you do that right before launch. But really for a couple of hundred, it really doesn't make much of a difference. Heading back over to my main character, and don't forget, depending on how many slots you've got, you can do that up to 3 times. So if you're a high SHD level, like I am here, you'll be able to do that on all 3 of these characters. One other thing I do recommend that you do as well is the weekly SHD project, because that will net you exotic cash. And we're going to need lots and lots of exotic components for leveling up. So if you head into your map, if you don't already know and you don't already do it, I did it this week, but the SHD requisition, that will give you an exotic cache. And as you can see here, I've already started to stockpile these caches just for the exotic components. And this is a little bit awkward because this is obviously in my inventory, but a couple of other things. If you get pretty much full, open the cache, put it in your stash, keep as many in your stash as you possibly can, transfer them over to your other characters that are just sat there waiting. Again, it's going shared materials, you can destroy them over there if you need the space, and get yourself some more exotic components. One other thing as well to note with exotic components, you can get them quite easily in the DZ as well. I'm going to be leaving these in my stash, and this one can take up to 60. So really good way here of getting 60 components just sat waiting. And if you're doing DZ, what also is good about a DZ is your SHD level when farming landmarks goes up really easily as well. And because you're not really in there for anything but exotics, you don't have to worry if you die too much or if you lose the odd one or not. Just don't worry too much about it, but you'll get them SHD levels really fast as well. One other thing I would do, I would return and I would do the season track that obviously has exotics along the board as well that you can get, and that level 100 on that, you know, is really easy. So get yourself some exotics on there as well. Any of the events that they're doing, like they've got one at the moment, open the right menu. As you can see, Guardians is on at the moment. You can view the rewards, and you can get yourself 2 exotic caches from doing the end of Guardians as well, along with the other projects that I didn't mention, like doing the weekly legendary and things like that, and build up some exotic caches. So basically that is what I recommend to get ahead when the next patch drops. Save as many exotics as you possibly can, absolutely everywhere. If you can, use all your spare character slots to get that massive SHD boost just by running through New York. And if you're interested in doing that on PC, drop over and see me in Discord. The link is down below, or on Twitch. We're going to be doing that quite frequently to build up the exotics. One other thing as well, if you were playing on the PTS, you know the mementos going to be quite good. Get that optimized now. Use your materials and then rebuild them back up. Anything that you feel like you're going to be using, the Scorpio, really good. Again, I've got some LMGs down here. I maximized the Bullet King. I maximized my Pestilence wherever it is. There it is, as you can see. That is a spur one. I can then mark that for recal because I don't want it to donate as trash. You know, and things like that. Get them all done. I've got my one that I'm really looking forward to using down here. My Sleipnir, got that all maxed out ready. I also did a few other ones on my other mule. Just anything you're thinking you're going to be using or anything you think might become meta, get it maxed out now. You might as well, and then you can be saving all your other components and everything else ready for when the new patch lands. We're doing SHD farming runs on the daily now over on Twitch. So if you want to come over, we'll either be in the DZ getting as many exotics and SHDs as we can, or just farming around the map as general. It's really easy. If you want to be part of that, come on over to twitch.tv/DJTICKLE. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. I hope you liked this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.